Good morning, YouTube. So my face is definitely a lot leaner since the last time I did a video. That is because I'm getting lean, not because of anything else. Anyway, I am 9 weeks out, which is very exciting. I still haven't had a food change in the last 4 weeks, or 5 weeks, whenever we started prep. Things have just been continuing to move, which is really great. Making sure we're getting some really nice active steps rather than it just being around the house doing chores, which I think is really helping. But I've had a really great week as a coach. So I had Christina, a pro bodybuilder, win her class and go to the earth. Well, it is going to the earth, so it'd be nice to meet up with her. I just run with her training. I don't do that with a lot of people, more so just people that I know or people that don't really have the support with training from their coach, because some coaches are just prep coaches. But I did give some help and guidance with some stuff that actually helped her push along with her diet. So sometimes even the prep coaches don't quite get it right. I also had Donna win both of her classes over at the Tuberose in Ireland. She looked fantastic. When she came to me, she was just too lean for bikini, so we had to get her just right for bikini. She is an older lady, so when you do have an older lady with kind of mum skin, or someone who's been rather large and then gotten a little bit leaner and obviously has the skin, I mean, there's not a lot of things that you can do apart from obviously go down the surgical route for most people. But if you can build mass and then just take your time with coming up and coming down, you can, and fill it out properly when you do compete, you can make it look better. I'm not going to say that it will look ever perfect unless you do go down the route of surgery. And then we had Anthony, who is a teen. He's only 19. He won his class in the teen class of bodybuilding and classic. We did both because we knew there wasn't going to be a lot of competitors given the fact of his age, and there not a lot being a lot of people who would be on there. He's doing really well, and he's doing really well per show. I look forward to doing a really big long off season because he will need one if he wants to make those changes to step up to the next level within the classes of natural bodybuilding. But that's the great thing about natural bodybuilding. They are all willing to just give it the time. Unfortunately, when it's not natural bodybuilding, people just want to rush. And I've never been the one to rush. I don't mind taking time off from stage because I love to train and I like the lifestyle. And I think if you are in a rush, it's probably just because potentially you just don't enjoy that, which is also fine. It's not something that's bad. Anyway, we are on a leg day today. I have Kerry, one of my pro clients, coming to see me in person. She's very close to a show. We have had to go a lot lower with foods this year and cardio higher. It's not something that I like to do. Our season wasn't the most consistent because of injuries and other things. And then she decided to go to America for a trip to see what the American dream is like, which actually cost us a couple of weeks, which unfortunately just means that the preps just had to be a little bit harder. So you just got to be honest, and if they still want to do it and they still want to dig and they want to bring their best, you've got to do what you've got to do. Prep isn't the most healthiest thing, but you can make it the healthiest possible way by doing it right, off seasoning properly, pre-prep dieting properly, sticking to your plan, giving consistency, and yeah, just keeping things right. Doesn't mean that the best bodybuilders do that, doesn't mean that the worst bodybuilders do that, but you can just do things in a safer manner and give yourself every possible chance to feel great and look great at the same time. So we're going back for breakfast. It's mine and Zena's breakfast time. Say hello. Hey, say hey. Hey. And we will be back for meal one. We have meal one, which is 100 grams of sourdough bread, 225 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, and 100 grams of blueberries. Obviously that hasn't changed since the start of prep, apart from obviously the first change where I lost one of the eggs. But still all great. Sounds like we're listening to Brett Wilkin in the background whilst Cooper's getting some of his stuff ready for the day. And then after that it'll be my turn. Obviously, as you can see, all of our products are the Train by JP range. Use code BEG10 if you want to get money off. So Sundays and Saturdays aren't check-in days with my clients, apart from obviously ones who are checking in daily. It's days that I set up new people if I do have new people. My coaching program, or I guess our team MK, we don't take on that much clients that we can't deal with it. We set it up in a way that it can balance both with having the perfect support for our clients, as well as our bodybuilding still being very important, because both go hand in hand. I guess it's the same with any successful coach really. They'll be doing something to further educate or further develop themselves alongside their coaching, because it's just that higher level thinking of wanting to always be better and always having an open mind. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is just replying to some other clients that are obviously sending some form clips through. I have a few clients over in the States that are competing soon that are checking in daily. So obviously their check-ins coming a little bit later than the ones in the UK, which is fine. Then it'll be about doing some admin tasks. I've also done some house jobs that obviously are very important to keep on top of. A very happy and clean house allows for a very clear mind, which also allows for you to be able to be the most productive that you can possibly be. Messy house, messy mind, in my opinion. And if you're doing everything to the 100%, everything has to be done to 100%. I think that's why you can tell the type of person just through either meeting them either at their house, going in their car, meeting them for any type of reason. You can just tell what type of person they're going to be. But anyway, on to the next task. So this is meal 2 on a leg day. 50 grams of pineapple, 125 grams of venison, 220 grams of potatoes, a little bit of sauce, always weighed out at 10 grams, and 100 grams of vegetables made by Chef Cooper. So obviously my first work block is done in the morning. Get all client work done prior to 7:30, even when it's a heavy check-in day. It's super important for the clients to get a nice early bit of feedback so that they can actually apply it for that day. Otherwise, what's the point in having a check-in day on a specific time? So just done my next little bit of work block, which is bulk cooking. As Kuba does work, Kuba makes all the foods on the pan taste lovely. I just do the bulk cooking. So I'm going to show you that so now. In here we have chopped peppers, asparagus, white fish, avocado, Kuba's chicken at the back. We've got lots of yogurt ready for the morning. Kuba gets his avocado ready, gets my bread ready. We've got his fresh egg whites and smoked salmon ready. All of our venison that we have is made in a mincer by Kuba's mum, popped into these little packs, ready for us to cook on the day. We pre-do our pineapple portions, ready for everything. Pineapple is always pre-chopped by me anyway. We obviously need to do a little bit more of that for tomorrow, but everything is ready. Some prawns for if we have prawns. And then we have our pre-workout drinks, intra-workout drinks, they're Kuba's. Post-workout meals for Kuba, post-workout meals for me. Kuba has made both of these. Intra-workout drink for me, pre-workout drink, and also my intra-workout carbohydrates. can see, I'm just having my first workout. I've half eaten it because I forgot that I was filming. At least I've filmed most of today. So we've got 110 grams of cream of rice, 150 grams of strawberries, 40 grams of isolate whey. I've just trained legs. It was a great session. My strength has dipped a little bit towards the end of the session, but I have lost about 3 kilos in about 10 days. So to be expected. But things are moving well, so I'm very happy. We'll be back with a bit more of an update later. Which is 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of cod, 100 grams of pineapple, and 75 grams of vegetables. Cooper's obviously made that really nicely. Oh, you can't see me. Really nicely in the pan, so going to enjoy that. Then obviously heading off to the gym. I have it's a good day because it's the day that I actually get to train with Cooper and Mark. Obviously my other sessions don't align with them just because of my personal needs, so it's nice but it's nice to have just a session with some other people sometimes, especially when you've been on prep for quite a while. So I am going to get stuck into my meal and then we're going to head off to the gym. We've actually got Kerry to see today, which is going to be exciting. Right, so it is fifth meal, which is second to last meal, which is 185 grams of prawns, 100 grams of veg, 50 grams of rice. So every meal at the moment on my training day does have carbs on both upper days and leg days, which is very nice. After training, Cooper drops me off about 10-15 minutes away from home so I can get the rest of my steps in so that for the last hour before bed I can actually chill out. It's been an essential part of trying to keep my sleep good. I don't have the best sleep. I'm actually going through a bit of a sleep study at the minute to see what's going on, just because I've never had the best sleep, even from being a very small girl, always been a little bit of an everything. So we'll see if there's anything that can get improved with that. But getting the steps done early is definitely something that really helps. Chilling out. Okay, so final meal is an Ninja Creamy and oats. In here we've got 200 grams of fake yogurt, 10 grams of iso whey, some water. I never do more than 200 mils of water in my creamy, otherwise I'll be up all night doing a little wee. Same in my oats. There is 70 grams of oats. Well, there's actually 60 grams of oats and 10 grams of cream of rice, just because I like a mix. Then there's also 100 grams of a mix of apple and berries and 10 grams of dark chocolate. So I'm going to enjoy that. Listen to the podcast. It sounds like we have Wesley and Vigorous Steve on at the moment, speaking all things bodybuilding. So going to enjoy that and enjoy the evening. That's as boring as my training days are, and they're the same every single day. We've worked hard to make it so that we can obviously have things set at different times, but I've also done 9-to-5 jobs. I've also worked as a teacher. Cooper's done it where he's worked 2 jobs, so PT in the day, doors at night, and still made it work. So if you're someone that potentially feels like you can't do it because of restrictions, if you want to do it, you'll make it work. I used to run to the toilet for 5 minutes when people were having cigarette breaks to have a meal. You just do what you do and you make it work. And if you don't want to, you don't want to. And if you've got a good coach, they should help you to adapt things if it is needed as well. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you again next time.